We actually get a lot of clients that ask us to fix rock chips prior to doing any work. And I'm going to give you a couple reasons why we don't fix rock chips here. Number one, it's not economical. So you have to mix paint to the paint color code to get the rock chip to look correct. Now, even body shops don't typically fix rock chips by themselves unless they're actually repainting other panels. And the reason for that is because if they're repainting the other panel, then they already have the paint mixed for your car's paint code. But if they don't, then you're mixing, even the smallest amount of paint costs money. So it's not economical just to keep all these paint codes around forever. Another reason we don't fix rock chips is because it's, again, not economical, but for a different reason. So to do a rock chip repair, you have to put paint in the chip, you have to sand it, smooth it, polish it, and do a lot of work, and actually a lot more work than you would think. Not impossible, but when it comes down to cost per hour, what we charge as an hourly shop rate, and fixing a rock chip, we've noticed that the cost to repair a chip is not appropriate, or it's not economical for most of our clients because most people have multiple rock chips, and that cost really starts to add up. Another issue with rock chips is a lot of times they're on really hard body lines that are like this, and it's very difficult to sand and polish accurately and really well and safely those areas. These sharper body line areas, they generate more heat when you're sanding or when you're polishing, and they are at a greater risk to damage the clear coat, damage the paint, because the heat is focused in that area from the polisher or the sander. So some areas are simply not possible to fix if they're not in a flat area. Another reason we don't fix rock chips is because they don't always turn out well. So, I mentioned that some paints are difficult to match to begin with, and so they may not even look right. So if the paint is older, it may not look right. If the paint is metallic or a pearl, it may not look perfect. Even with all the sanding, everything else is perfect, it still might not be a good match. And so, we are striving for client satisfaction, and so we're going to charge a lot of money. We might not be able to fix some of them. We might not have the exact paint in stock. The paint might not match right, and so after all of that, you end up with a subpar finished product, and we don't want that for our clients.